Yahawaah Ba'Shem Hamashek Yahushai. Shalom Family. This is YAHAWAH. I'm out here just doing my walk. Alright. And this aqueduct reminds me of Ezekiel, the rivers of living waters, truth, for truth's sake. You know, in John 7:38 and Ezekiel 40, how the water is going to get to the ankles and then to the knees and it's going to be all over. But look how dry it is here. That's how it's going to be, just like that. Famine over here, flood of waters there. In Daniel 12, it talks about that Holy Spirit is going to go into the people all over, and then the end will come. He says, Daniel, go back into your lot, and the wicked shall not understand. But I didn't want to hold you long. I just wanted to let y'all brothers and sisters know that when you look up, you see there's a half-filled moon. All right, we are in the Gregorian calendar, which Esau called September. But for us, in the truth, we know we're entering into what? Into the 7th month, right? And the beginning of the 7th month is the blowing of trumpets. And when that moon continues to decrease from the half mark where you see it at the bottom to the top, it's going to decrease to the tip of it on top. And then it's going to be 3-4 days darkness, and then you're going to see a glimmer of light underneath, which brings in the new moon. That's going to be our blowing of the trumpets. That's going to be our blowing of the trumpets. So keep in mind, I see one little bitty cloud to the right of it. One as big as a head. You probably can't see it, but I see it. And remember, us teaching the truth, it's not our loss, it's your loss. It's your loss. If people don't want to listen to us, it's their loss. It's not our loss. Just keep that in mind. It's never those who are speaking the words. Like Isaiah, Jeremiah, Hosea, all them prophets, they spoke the word. It wasn't their loss. It was those who didn't want to listen. So just keep that in mind. We're just doing our job. Anyhow, keep in mind that during this time, there's a lot of things that are going to spark all around the world. You know, riots. You see that in Indonesia right now. Riots, Nepal. You see politicians and influencers, like the guy in Utah, I won't say his name, giving a speech. As soon as he said gang violence, he couldn't even finish the speech. You know, the person asked him about guns and gun violence, and he turned it into gang violence, and then a bullet goes in through his chest and right out his neck. You know, and it was in Utah, 99.9 Edomites. So I can't blame it on Jake about that. But many things are going to be happening during this time. Keep your eyes open, pay attention. You know, the day before, they were talking about in Congress, they had a UFO gathering, and Congress was talking about old footage of a Hellfire missile colliding with the UFO, or orb, they call it, which we know are angels. They haven't started firing back yet, right? Most I haven't given them that flag to fire back, but that's just one of many videos. Did you hear the speech? I don't know if any of y'all watched that. One of many videos of them shooting at orbs, okay? And it just deflected the Hellfire missile. Actually, a couple of pieces of that Hellfire missile came off, and people thought it was the orb. No, the orb was unmoved. Okay? So just so y'all know, you know, these people are wicked. They're shooting first before they even communicate, because they're in fear. Most I put that fear in them, but they have the spirit to fight, and that's the same spirit they're going to carry over when Yahawashi comes. They're going to have the spirit to fight the Most High, because they ain't going to know what it is.
Reports are coming in from all over the empire, from all over the world. The government has not yet issued any statement, but there seems to be no question that there actually is a large unidentified object circling the Earth at incredible speed.
This is Elmer Davis again. We still don't know what it is or where it comes from, but there's something there. It's been tracked around the Earth by radar, traveling at a rate of 4,000 miles an hour. This is not another flying saucer scare. Scientists and military men are already agreed on that. Whatever it is, it's something real.
We interrupt this program to give you a bulletin just received from one of our naval units at sea. A large object traveling at supersonic speed is headed over the North Atlantic toward the east coast of the United States.
You know, I haven't spoke much about this 3-eye atlas. Some things are better unsaid than said. You know, we've been telling people for years about the UFOs are the chariots of the Most High. We've been telling people that for years. And now it's happening. And people who didn't even believe in that type of stuff are starting to believe. And we're like, man, we've been telling you all this time. We've been telling you. It's all in the scriptures. You know, in Zechariah, Habakkuk, it's all over the place. So, you know, that's just the small orbs. Wait till the big ones get here, if they ain't already here. But the Most High, his time, he's showing up. He's showing up right now. And it's just, you know, when the king comes into town, everything has to be in order, right? Everything has to be in order before the red carpet gets rolled out, right? What do they call those interior decorators? I call those angels interior decorators. Before everything gets rolled out for the king, the interior decorators got to decorate. And they got to decorate the saints. They're getting us ready, right? We're still learning the song. How are we going to be ready for the Most High? We don't have the song down to a T. We got to sing for the Most High when he comes. So remember, he said this is a wedding. Prepare yourselves for the coming and the entrance of the Most High YAHAWAH by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushai. All right, continue to read, continue to study, bring out current events. Have your house in order. Have those around you in order. All right? You got to be like an Indian chief. You know, an Indian chief is patient. They'll sit and wait before they strike. Kind of like the stork. See the stork right here? See how patient he is? As soon as I get close, he'll take off probably. He won't let me get too close. And that's how you have to be. Don't let your enemies get too close. That thing was huge. It's like half the size of me. And I'm like 6'5". Wow. But it's probably listening to me singing to the Most High. That's probably why he ain't moved. There we go. There we go. There we go. All praises. Most High is great. Look how smooth that baby is. Woo! Smooth, smooth, smooth. You can't even hear the wings flapping. Wow. All right, family. So, with that, I'm going to say Shalom. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh. To the 144,000 that are going to be sealed as his elect. And to the remnant who believes, which is a multitude of people. Millions of Israelites is the multitude. Millions. Millions. How about that? All right, and that's what you read about in Revelation chapter 7 after he lists the names of the 12,000 of each tribe. And he mentions the remnant that came out of every kindred, tongue, and nations. That's the millions of repenting Israelites. Millions. All right? And with that, I'm going to say Shalom.
This is the word of the Lord of hosts. I took you from the pastures and from following the sheep to be prince over my people Israel. I have been with you wherever you have gone and have destroyed all the enemies in your path. I will make you you a great name among the great ones of the earth. I will assign a place for my people in Israel. There I will plant them, and they shall dwell in their own land.